Welcome to Teacher IR's channel. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe to my channel, and hit the bell button. Thank you! God bless! Mwah!
Good day, this is Teacher I, and in today's video, I am going to share with you about the probability. Okay, so kids, it's like difficult when you hear it, but promise this is easy topic. Okay, when we say experimental probability, it is the ratio of the number of times an outcome is obtained to the number of trials. So with the meaning, it's look like difficult, but I will explain it later. And when we say trials, it is the number of times an outcome, the die is rolled, or the number of times an outcome, the coin is tossed, or the number of times an outcome, the sticks is get from the box. So, yun. Ganun lang po yan. And when we say how to get the probability, okay, so it's the number of result per category and over the total number of trials. So, let's see. Let's have the example kasi with this kind of formula, it's a bit difficult to understand. Okay, so imagine the number of result per category and the total number of trials. It's a bit difficult to understand with this type of formula. So here, so example. So we have here, Ben tossed a coin 25 times and recorded the result in the table as shown below. So we have there, so when we toss the coins, there are only two parts of the coins, the head and the tail. So Ben tried to tally the tossed coin. So he had here the tally of 14 for the head and tail and for the tail it's 11. So the question here is, what is the experimental probability of getting ahead? Okay, so you have to look for the number of times obtained for head. So the for head it's 14, and when you add 14 plus 11, it's 25. So therefore, you have to answer there, what is the experimental probability of getting ahead is 14 over 25. So okay, wait, I will write. So when we write there, when you are being asked for what is the experimental probability of getting ahead is 14, as you can see there, and then the total number of coins it was being tossed is 25. So it means there are 14 times that that Ben get head, and he repeated tossing the coin for 25 times. So that's how are you going to get the experimental probability. So you have there 14 over 25 for the experimental probability. Let's continue. Okay, so next number 2 question is, what is the experimental probability of getting a tail? So we have there the number of times tail get was 11, and so the total number of times the coin was tossed is 25. So we're going to write it there, 11 over 25. If you have to write the experimental probability of getting a tail, it is 11 over 25. There. Have some example. Rina picks some sticks from the box and then find the experimental probability of its colors as she repeats it 30 times. Okay, so you have there the outcomes for the red, blue, yellow, and green. So the number of times obtained is for red is 5, for blue is 12, for yellow is 10, and for green it's 3. Okay, so the question, what is the experimental probability of getting a red stick? Okay, so we have the red is 5. We're going to write there 5 over 30. Okay? So your experimental probability of getting a red stick is 5 over 30, or you are going to reduce it to lowest term, it's 1 over 6. Okay, there. For the next one, the question here is, what is the experimental probability of getting a green stick? So let's get, for the green, it's 3. Okay, so 3 over 30. When we are going to write it, it's 3 over 30, and we can still reduce it to lowest term. So when we reduce the 3 over 30, it will give us 1 over 10. So therefore, the experimental probability of getting a green stick is 1 over 10 in a reduced. Let's have this one. Let's answer. Greg picks a ball from the container. He repeats 20 times and get the result of the experiment are shown in the table below. So we have here the colors are red, blue, green, pink, and white. And the outcome for the red is 2. The outcome for blue is 5. The outcome for green is 6. And the outcome for pink is 4. And the outcome for white is 3. So the question here is, or the questions are what is the experimental probability of getting a green ball, and what is the experimental probability of getting a white ball, and what is the experimental probability of getting a pink ball. Ayan. So we're going to get first for the green. Okay, so where is the green here? Okay, so the experimental probability of getting a green ball is 6. Okay, and you repeat it 20 times, so you're going to put there the experimental probability of 6 over 20, and you could still reduce the 6 over 20 to another lowest term. It's 3 over 10. Okay, so I did not write the reduced term there. The next question there is, what is the experimental probability of getting a white ball? So the white there is 3. So it's 3 over 20. Okay, and we cannot reduce it to lowest term. Next one, what is the experimental probability of getting a pink ball? So the pink is 4. And you're repeated 20, so it's 4 over 20 for our experimental probability of getting the pink ball. So we have to reduce it. It's 1 over 5. There. So another set of drills is this one. Anna rolls the die 25 times and records the number of times its outcome is obtained. Complete the table and find the experimental probability of getting a 5. So it means you are going to add all the given numbers in the number of times there. So you have to add 3 plus 6 plus 5 plus 3 plus 2. And you are going to subtract the total number of that times obtained to 25. So when we have there, so you are going to, in order for you to answer the blank for number 5. So 3 plus 6 is 9, plus 5 is 14, plus 3 is 17, plus 2 is 19. So the total number of times obtained for that given is 19. And then 25 minus 19 is equals to 6. So therefore, the experimental probability of getting 5 is 6. Okay, so 6 over 25. And we cannot reduce the 6 over 25. There. So that's the answer for that drill. So I do hope you learned from this lesson of mine. This is Teacher I saying thank you for watching, everyone, and God bless po. God bless everyone. And don't forget, please subscribe to my channel. My channel is Teacher IR. And shout out sa lahat ng mga teams ko dyan. Okay, so later ilalagay ko na lang po yung ating ang mga pangalan ng teams para walang makalimutan. Mega love shout out sa inyong lahat at mega love shout out din sa lahat ng mga students na patuloy na nakikinig at nagwa-watch na aking mga video. Thank you so much at lagi pong mag-aral and enjoy the vacation. Bye-bye! See you around!